Hello YouTube. Just wanted to do another video here. 31st we're supposed to be having another event, and from what I understand the event is supposed to be an extension of the coronavirus. Part of that is called Project Bluebeam, and there's another one. I can't quite find it yet. I've just heard it the other day, and I forgot to research right into it right away. But it has to be with purple light or something like that. But you know, that has to do with gamma rays. And when you start talking about that, and then we're starting talking about this asteroid that comes in, so we're looking at UFOs and all that other stuff. And the reason why I'm doing the sky right now is we got a bunch of clouds, but the clouds don't really have anything. We hadn't had any planes in the sky for weeks now, and the deal with chemtrails and everything else was to put clouds in the sky so they could use Project Bluebeam and this other project to make clouds so they can show, you know, UFO projections and all that other stuff to start a fright. Well, we know that, you know, the UFOs have been, you know, in our history forever, and it's in the Bible too. So they have been here, but they're not the ones that we have to worry about. It's the fallen angels that we're worried about, you know, because you look at it, there's a lot of stuff. It's other people are doing videos on this stuff, but you know, I don't do other people's videos because I know the information already. It's been there, and it's been there for 100 years. All I had to do is just, you know, put it all together, and it's coming together right now with all the stuff that's happening with the coronavirus and, you know, the deep state trying to pass this pandemic on, and the military stuff. This is all a game, you know, a ploy to get you to understand. But Trump is letting it all happen for one reason. And let me tell you, I don't like Trump much either, but if you figure out who he's been connected with for the last 30 years, and let's go all the way back to 1963. Then we can start looking from there on. But you know, I'm right now I'm showing, you know, there ain't no. I mean, the other day, last week, man, I haven't seen a single chemtrail in the sky, and there aren't any planes flying, so you can't see any planes flying with any contrails, let alone any chemtrails. So this is where I'm getting at with some of this stuff. I've got some other stuff to collect. Maybe I can get it linked in there, but there's a guy in England that he's been showing a lot of stuff that was going on previous to this, and it had to do with the purple. The skies were blue and purple at sunset, and it's like, really? The clouds were purple? How in the hell is on a sunset? I mean, I've seen red and maybe, you know, a dash of, you know, purple in there somehow, or, you know, but basically, you know, oranges and reds and stuff like that, but no purples in it. But he was showing purple in there, you know. But you know, this is part of the Illuminati colors is purple. Everything that's connected to them is purple. That's why you see the pedestal and presidential emblem moved off of that pedestal, because it was not just it, but the Department of DOD Defense had purple connecting onto that pedestal and onto that emblem. So, you know, that was all the deep state stuff going on there with that. But anyway, it was so fast. I think the best way we can probably cook this up, as in for people to see what's really going down, is that with the death of JFK Jr. in 1999, and Trump was his best friend, they spent a lot of time together, and I know that after Kennedy's death, John had a hard time, and with his book, George, he alludes to a new revolution in 2020. Check it out. Don't take my word for it. You'll find out all that information at all. But this is where we're coming to in Easter, is that fuco is going to show up. John is going to be showed up. It's going to reveal the plan to take the deep state down for the last 30 years and all the planning that we're going to do in order to let it all happen, and then expose everybody to the world and everybody else that they needed to take this stuff down, because they were going to kill us all. The plan, you can see it right now. The whole plan was to kill us all. You know, with UFOs, a pandemic, and bank crashing, and a rioting in the streets, and just everything you could think of. But it's going to be released Easter, and yeah, you're going to see John come to the podium, and it's just going to freak the world out. This is the agenda that they had set up to the side. So anybody sitting there and saying that, you know, that Trump is going to kill the world, I think he got another thing coming. But, you know, we can't trust anybody but Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Get right with Jesus first, and you don't have any fear. I don't. I plan on going out, you know, if anything goes wrong. I'm not taking any mark or anything else. But then we've got two other things that are going to happen besides that. We're probably having two resets. So the economy is coming into a bad situation, you know, because it has to be cleaned out. We have to get rid of everybody. And the only way to start over is you have to get rid of everybody. And this is what Trump's showing you. All the people is going down. Two CEOs today mysteriously died. How does that happen? It's more like 50 or how many people in the last week or so has died that are CEOs? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Yeah, got to get rid of the evidence, okay? All right, check me out, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Please, I mean, I need some more views. I need enough people seeing my views. I'd like to get some more information out. All right, have a good day.